Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
What's happening, people? We're back again. 12th man's back. Let's talk balls back. Thursday afternoon. The sun is shining and everybody has got a smile on their face when the sun is shining. We're going to talk Champions League. We're going to talk Europa League tonight. Wolfie, massive game this evening. And we're going to touch on the Premier League fixtures, which is massive for everybody at this side of the season. Unless you're, of course, Cal and Jamie, you don't really care anymore. They've given up. So, we're going to talk on that as well. Saeed is here. He's just finishing up and he'll be with us also. Goodali's going to jump on. I'm getting a bit of a background crackling from someone, so I don't know who that is. But if someone can try and sort their audio, that would be great. If you can do me a favor, people, hit like and hit subscribe. Please make sure you're following the sponsors of tonight, which is OK Jersey. We've got the code 12man. The World Cup jerseys are out. If you want any of the club jerseys, any of the nation jerseys, please go and show some love to OK Jersey. They've been great. You can get any name and number on the back. And there's any era of football as well. There's some, do you know what? You go over there to their website, click on the link in the description, and it takes you back. I was reminiscing the other day, looking at like the 98 shirt of France, the Ronaldo 2002, the old Spain shirts, even the old England, like the Gaza shirts and all that. And I'm like, do you know what? It's time. So make sure you go show them some love, people.
Back when Arsenal were good, Pots, huh?
Back when we were good. We were good. Okay, whoever's just gone on mute, it's clearly yourself. Because is it you, Jay? I don't know. I'm getting a bit of a background from someone who's gone now. So, look, we're going to talk to start with last night and the night before, because we saw an unbelievable game of football. And last night, I actually thought it was, well, I might be talking rubbish here, but I actually thought for the neutral, it wasn't actually as boring as what most people thought. I thought it was at least some form of incidents that happened, at least. It wasn't the 0-0 passing it around at the back and parking the bus and all that we kind of expected. I felt like it should have been a penalty, which I'll ask people in a minute. I thought it was kind of end-to-end, game of two halves. For Arsenal had a really good first 45 minutes, and the second 45 for me was pretty much majority Atletico Madrid up until the last 10, 15 minutes, where probably from the penalty shout. So I'll be honest with you. What was that?
Yeah, it's Wolfie. I think that noise is coming from because he's muted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone now. So look, I'll start by asking this. If you think that was a horrific decision from the referee to give a penalty and it absolutely has to be overturned, then raise your hand.
Not horrific. But
I didn't see it, so I don't actually know what we're talking about.
I don't think it's horrific.
No penalty. It's not a pen.
But it's not horrific. I don't think
you think it should have been overturned, whether you think it's soft or whether you think it's harsh or whatever. Do you think it should have been? Do you think it's a clear and obvious error to be overturned? I don't personally.
I don't think it's an error, and that's something of VAR. That's the description they always say in it. It's got to be an error to be overturned. I don't think it was a penalty. I don't think there was hardly any contact, if any, in that incident. Do you know what? I don't think VAR should be getting involved. Personally.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Where I'm at.
But I don't know. It's a difficult one. I personally don't think.
For me, Jay, yeah, if they get involved, it gives a penalty, right? It could be soft. I think it's soft, if I'm honest. So is the Gyökeres one. So is the Ben White one. If I'm honest, all three of them were really soft, right?
I don't think any of them were penalties. I'll be honest.
Well, there you go. Maybe not, right? So if you're given a penalty for that, the reason it should go to VAR is because it's an absolutely horrendous. Oh my God, he's had a booby. He's really messed this up. Go and have a look, and you'll see for yourself. It's an absolute shocking one, and you'll think, "Oh my God, he's clearly won the ball." Eze doesn't get touched, and oh my God, he doesn't win the ball. He does get touched. Whether you think it's extreme, he's gone down like a sack of spuds. Maybe you shouldn't do that, but maybe neither should Gyökeres. So he's given that one. I just think it's mad that VAR have gone, "Oh, whoa, get this awful decision over here." Because I was thinking maybe it's a shocker then. Maybe Eze's dived or jumped over him, whatever. I don't think it is, man. maybe it's not an extreme, oh my God, it's a horrific challenge, but I just find it mad. And I'm not normally one of these Arsenal fans, by the way. Normally I'm like, don't use excuses.
That's what I can't lie. That's what I was about to go over. What happened to the Dan Potts that says, "Oh no, don't put it in the referee's hands"? Try it. You're sounding like when the Arsenal fans try to rely on set pieces again.
I will be fair though. I'll be fair when I think it is.
No, you're fair, but at the same time, you always say, don't leave it in the referee. You guys have got to do more in the game to get the job done and not sit here and complain about a referee's decision. I do stand by that, but I'm not. So that wasn't the question. The question was it a penalty or was it not? I still think we need to go and do more in the second tie. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think it was a penalty at all. Personally, I've watched it so many times. They always show the same angle, and from the angle that they show, it looks like there's zero contact. And if there is contact, it's like bare minimal. I don't know if there's another angle that no one else has seen that might be out there that shows there's more contact, but
no, that's the problem.
I honestly don't think there's any contact. I don't think it's a penalty. I don't think. Look, I'll be fair here. I don't think any of the penalties were penalties yesterday. I really don't.
Yeah, I think for me, I don't know if you've seen the angle that I saw today. That's confirmed it. There's the Italian journalist Tancredi Palmieri put a video of the incident, and this morning, like, it confirmed for me, there's literally no contact at all. And if it is, it's a minor little graze or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, and this is the thing there where I always say, like,
why has he not booked him, Saeed, and given him a yellow card for diving?
Yeah, I know. That's what it should have done.
Around, man. It's so
bad. That's why they're not interested. And also, not every contact means penalty. I think that's what people need to realize in football.
That's my point.
Not every contact means penalty. So that's where I'm like, for me, Eze gets ahead of him. It looks like it's clumsy from ankle. You know what I mean? He's got to the ball first. But when you actually look at it, like, there's literally minimal, maybe barely nothing in the contact. So therefore, for me, then again, if you play by letter of law, then does that mean Eze's died? Then you got to give Eze a booking then, which I didn't think the referee did. So you got to go one way or the other.
Do you think as well, Saeed, just quickly, do you think, Saeed, if that's up the other end,
massively,
they're getting a penalty, aren't they? Because of the crowd and Simeone.
Home advantage. Simeone. What you got to remember as well, Simeone, man, this guy on the touchline, man.
He's a madman.
He's a madman. So what you got to remember, he might be intimidating to a lot of these referees, even though he gets booked and whatnot. So when he's on the mad, going like that, VAR, animated and that, it may sway their decision. You never know. But at the same time, for me, he went to the monitor, right decision. That's when VAR has actually been implemented. I think the Gyökeres one, I'm not going to lie to you, I think it was a penalty because you're not where the ball is. I think Gyökeres is in front. It's clumsy. He's pushed him from behind. He hasn't got the ball. I think that's more of a penalty. The Ben White one is similar to yesterday. Hits him on the body, then the arm. You've got to be consistent on that one. So I actually think that the other two penalties are penalties, but this one here is not a penalty. That's my opinion.
You're not consistent in what you're saying, Saeed. You said that Mario Luigi guy, Italian dude, whatever he was, you saw a video of him where he showed there was no contact. And then you said if there was contact, it was minimal. Both those statements can't be true.
No. What I'm saying is, no. I said, and I repeat it after, I said, if there is contact here, it doesn't necessarily mean the way that Eze fell here justified a penalty.
No, but you said there was no contact.
No, I don't think there is. But I'm saying to those that think there's contact here, it's barely anything. Like, he scraped his kind of legs. So I'm saying for those that saying there's contact, I don't see the contact. But for those that are saying it, it's very, very minimal. And I don't think that should make Eze fall down the way he went. Do you get what I'm trying to say, Wolf?
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you when you've seen all kinds of dives. I mean, remember Rooney against Arsenal, bro,
forget all of this.
And you're talking about minimal contacts. There was contact. The ref gave the penalty. There wasn't, in my opinion, enough for it to be clear and obvious. Therefore, the penalty should have stood. If the ref hadn't given the penalty, then there wasn't enough to give the penalty. But the fact that he gave the penalty means it should have stood.
If he didn't give the penalty,
VAR scoring it.
If the ref don't give the penalty, I don't think VAR get involved to say it is a penalty because there's not enough contact.
All right then. Wolfie, do you think it was a penalty, yes or no?
I think it was soft, but a penalty.
That's what I think. If I'm honest, that's what I think. But again, I'm Arsenal, so you'll say I'm biased. But that's what I think.
It's not clear and obvious, then, is it? It's
So
not clear and obvious.
I think there's a. I think we're talking about the penalty because it was a chance for Arsenal to win the game and they feel bad by it. I think there's a bigger conversation. That's Arsenal's attack. I think that's a bigger conversation that should be talked about apart from the penalty because, Lookman should have really had 2 goals last night.
Yeah.
He Atletico Madrid could have easily won this game 3-1. And I think when you watch Arsenal play, and I've said this all season, especially on this channel, the way Arsenal attack in open play is really weak.
Yeah.
It is really weak. And I think that is the bigger concern if I'm an Arsenal fan than actually not getting that penalty last night, in my opinion. That's just me.
I don't think we really created much. Obviously, Odegaard should have scored. It was really good play. Gyökeres had a really good first half, actually. I'm surprised he was
I don't know why he came on. That's terrible, by the way.
It was terrible to taking him off. He was really good. He was causing problems.
Does it?
I mean, yeah, he does. And then Odegaard got injured, apparently injured, had to come off. I thought he got stinker and hooked, but he got injured apparently. But he missed a chance. Madueke's shot went wide. I didn't think he was terrible last night, if I'm honest. Martinelli was. I thought he was shambolic again. And Trossard and Saka come on, and I actually thought it was 2 granddads coming on the pitch. Like, it was that bad.
Yeah, you actually conversed when they came
honestly. They was the only sub that did anything was Eza. That was it. Eza actually changed the game for us going forward the last 15-20. Apparently, he wasn't 100% fixed. He got a knock against Newcastle, but Saka certainly ain't fit. Trust me. He looked absolutely horrific, and I love Saka, but my God, it looked really worrying. Trossard as well. He's fit. That's even more worrying. He's fit, and he looked absolutely horrific. I mean,
he looked when he was coming on yesterday, he looked knackered.
He was so, honestly,
he already looked tired, man.
He's seen the bags under his eyes, man.
What was interesting though yesterday for me was that as a substitution. And the Rice and Zubimendi situation at the moment, because as much as I feel like they've both been absolutely knackered, one of them still did look knackered. I don't think really did much. The other one, however, had a really good game, which of course I'm talking about Rice, and he was deeper. And I've been crying for so long about this guy, man. He's not Steven Gerrard or Lampard. What are we doing with him? Like, drop him back deeper. I hate this, playing him in an advanced 8 and wondering why he doesn't score. The guy played as a centre-back and a holding midfielder for most of his life, and he's now turned to 26, and we now want to turn him into Kevin De Bruyne. I just don't get this, man. Like, just stop doing this. And when he played deeper, Zubimendi actually went a bit forward, and it started to look a bit better. I don't know if you noticed that, Lee, last night.
Yeah. I thought that the whole team actually looked a lot better. It's funny that Jamie mentions the Arsenal's attack because I saw a clip of you saying something quite funny yesterday.
Here we go.
Do you want to let everyone know who you thought was better than Saka? You think's better than Saka on the other team?
On the other team?
Yeah.
What, on the Madrid's team?
Yeah.
What, Lookman?
Yeah, so you think Lookman's better than Saka, yeah?
Yeah, the last 2 years he has been, yeah.
No, don't. There's no caveats. You don't need to put a caveat on there.
Lookman, I'd rather have Lookman than Saka in my team right now, yeah. Okay, what's wrong with that? What's Saka done in 3 years? Everyone rates him so highly. I don't get it.
You know it is. And again, I think I'm very fair, but I feel like with Liverpool fans, especially, when certain people get around there.
Here we go.
I just wouldn't.
Please get Rocky for Arsenal. Let's deflect it.
No. I just all I do is
we're doing Arsenal.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? And I think every rival fan can say the same thing. When it's to do with Liverpool, there's a bunch of reasons, dare I say, / excuses. But when it comes to everyone else, it's just the players are crap. So this season, now, rightly so, people are going to mention Jota and the fact that, players aren't playing well, and they're going to talk about the manager and the setup. But Arsenal, we don't get that. We don't get those reprieves. We don't get those excuses or those. So when we talk about Saka, right?
What does Lookman and Saka have to do with Liverpool, though?
No. I'm literally, because Jamie's a Liverpool fan, and
Lookman's better than Saka.
Do you know? I won't mention it because I can't even get a word. I'm not
allowed to like a player over Saka. Is that what you're saying?
No. But it's just you don't give any real. There's no real nuance.
I think he's overrated, mate. Right. He's not done nothing in professional football.
I won't mention it because I can't get I can't get a word in edgeways. It's fine.
Jamie, you went high pitched there, bro.
Yeah. It's fine. It's
cool. All this Saka shit. The man is needy for 3 years, and PR puts him right up there. I say last night, Lookman is better than Saka right now, and he is.
Funny. I just find it funny.
I would probably agree with
the same excuse. The same. But the thing is, though, do you know it is the Wolfie, though, right? I don't mind, but I just want the same. I just want the same fairness. That's all I want.
Shall I tell you what's crazy? I went yesterday with my daughter.
What do you mean by? Because what do you mean by fairness, Lee?
I tried to explain, but I couldn't get a word in edgeways.
Who do you think?
Because they talk about the Dudley boys with me and Wolfie, but there's certain other Dudley boys on this channel.
Of course, if Jamie gets attacked and Liverpool get attacked, I'm right here, bro.
I just feel like it's a lot.
Jamie usually is the one attacking.
A lot of reasons.
So are you, Wolfie, and Lee defends you as well, bro. That's
just my opinion. I just think.
Let me ask you. Name me a Liverpool attacker that you think has been given too much grace this season.
No. It's not about this. It's not about just this season. It's all the time. It's literally talk. If we would have a football conversation, it's always excuses. It's also always excuses and reasons for why.
Can you name your player then, Lee, please?
No. I don't want to go into. I just find it funny that it's always an excuse
about Salah. Yeah.
No. It's an again. I didn't say no. I'm just saying it's
always an excuse. Shit this year, so
it's always an excuse. It's always a reason as to why Liverpool players, or other players aren't doing well. But when it comes to Arsenal,
can I ask you then, where do you rate Saka as a winger? Like, do you put him top 5, top 10?
No, I said I hold on this very show last week when I was dumping on him. Everyone was like, "What? You can't say this about." It was only 7 days ago.
So why are you disagreeing with Jamie? If you're
my point, my point is that I just no. Can I? Because I can't let my point. Because every time I speak,
this is the longest point in history.
No, it's not.
It's been a very long point. It's been a very long point.
That's why I said, don't worry. I'll leave it there. I won't say no more. I'll let everyone else chat about it. But I just find it funny. As I said, I find it funny that when it comes to Arsenal players, there's no nuance. There's no, do you know what? Oh, bloody Saka looked poor yesterday because he's clearly not fit. There's nothing like that. There's no nuance. There's no fairness. But when it comes to everybody else, is this player, the injury, the manager, this team setup. Kobe Mainu got away with it a little.
You said with Saka, there's not that.
No,
that's all we've heard for 3 years, Lee.
No.
What I find funny
again, I didn't even get to finish my sentence.
What I find funny is I've actually not interrupted you the whole time. I'm just trying.
No. But I just wanted to finish.
7-minute monologue.
I just wanted to finish before you interrupted me. No. I wanted
to bring you up on one point.
No.
Because you called out. You said Don was right about Saka this whole time, and now you're defending him. It's not making sense.
No. I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you interrupt me because I haven't finished my point. I was going to say my last point.
I've already got what I wanted to say.
No. Well, I didn't hear. I didn't hear it. But, right. So you can say it afterwards. My only thing I was going to say is, yes, people get onto Saka and talk about he gets cussed every week for limping. He gets cussed every week for everything. So no, there is no nuance when it comes to Saka. Yes. So two things can be true. I do agree that he is overrated, but for people to come on and dump on him yesterday and say he's crap, this, that, and the third, and that Lookman's better than him because he's the flavour of the month in the last couple of months playing good football, scoring a few goals, is outright outrageous. So yes, two things could be true, right? Two things can be true. You can be overrated, but doesn't mean that you're a crap player. Doesn't mean that Lookman's better than you. I just find it crazy. But anyway,
hat-trick in the Europa League final. I don't think it was most recent.
Don't you think there's a difference, though, Lee, between saying someone's better than another player and someone's better right now? For example, Salah's had
no. Well, look, hear what Jamie said. Jamie's on mute.
Lee's
not letting people finish sentences now.
Let me just say it like this. Yeah, I prefer Lookman to Saka as a footballer. What's wrong with that?
I just think like when you get around your cronies, you just basically just chat shit. Basically,
when
it comes to Arsenal, and I'm making it very clear. Jamie, I'm talking about when Jamie talks about Arsenal.
All right, let Jamie come back then, Lee. Let Jamie come back then now. Let Jamie come back.
By the way, I talk about every club at Liverpool like trash. I don't give a shit. Right? That's who I am, man. I hate every club apart from my club. What's wrong with that? Yeah, I hate mine as well at the time, mate. Look, I hate a lot of people, Wolfie, man. I'm not going to get onto it. I'm not humans. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't care, man. I really don't give a shit.
Like, can I just again? I just
Lee,
again.
you're interrupting again.
No.
No. Lee,
I don't
Lee,
actually.
you just
Anyone
keep
can do anything. Do you know why I don't get?
Anyone can do anything now. It's anyone can do anything.
Do you know my point is?
No, it's so funny how when Lee's talking, it's let's keep it. No. We need to keep it proper. We need to allow each other to speak. But now when someone else is talking, you're not.
Do you know my point?
I'm just finding it really interesting.
I'm confused. No. Do you know what I find funny though? Because
it sounds like you're protecting. Did you not happy with your performance yesterday? Because this is not the same Lee from last week.
I'm going to finish. I didn't hear you said.
You just don't seem like this is the same Lee.
I just find it so funny.
He's got his chest out on live. I don't know. You think this is only YouTube? It's not
right. And sit on YouTube and do watch-alongs for all these other channels and all these other teams, and they say they're football men, but then when it comes to actually having a conversation about football, they don't. They just say, "Oh yeah, I hate the other club." There's no football conversation. I just hate that other club, so I'm just going to dump on them. It's redundant.
When do you think?
So why sit there and waste 90 minutes or 3 times a day watching channels of TVs of other teams? Sorry, to then just say that they're crap. The same way how everybody says for the last couple of weeks, months, "Oh, I glazed Tottenham." I just said that at the start. I don't think Tottenham are going to go down. I think I'm very fair. I feel like I look at what I see on the TV and I'm very fair. I say that I think that Tottenham are better than West Ham. Why? Because that's my opinion. But when I see people sit there and waste a whole day and sit there and then just, "Oh yeah, Arsenal crap because I hate them and I don't want to say." But what is the point? You can't call yourself a football fan, a football man, and then just there's no nuance, there's no topic of conversation, there's no rationale. Oh, they just.
How did we get onto this from the game?
Hold on, wait. So Lee, what in particular has Jamie said that's wrong? Nothing that you dislike. What has he actually said that's wrong? Because I'm going to sit and tell you, you know how much I rate Saka. But at the same time, I think for the last 2 years, Saka's been way below par. Now, again, you can add the context to that.
Yeah.
Last season, he got injured. He got rushed back from the injury. This season, he hasn't looked himself. But the facts are, the overlying stat is he hasn't been good enough when he's played, right?
I agree.
All right. Prime example, a couple years ago, I said I think that Elise is either on the same level as Saka or very close to it. Now, 2 years ago, I got ridiculed for that. If I was to say Elise is better than Saka now, I don't think many people would disagree.
Nope, and I agree.
But here's the context of what I just said right now. So Saka could be the better player, but Elise is performing way better and has been.
Bearing in mind, I was talking about what was said last night. And again, it's not just, I'm just saying football fans. I just used Jamie as a point because he brought up about Arsenal's attack. So I saw a clip where Saka's shit, he's overrated, this, that. So it's not there right now. He said for the last 3 years. Can you imagine saying Arsenal? No, he said 3.
Well, you're taking one clip and now making it something that all football fans say. I don't get it.
So then all I'm saying is, let's just, if you want to have a proper football conversation.
Why are you making all football fans and painting them with the brush from one clip? That's what I don't get, Lee. You're now taking one clip to try and make it seem like everyone's got the same energy.
George, relax. I'm talking about Jamie's, because Jamie brought up the
No, you just said you wasn't talking about Jamie. Now you said you are talking about Jamie.
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm moving this on. This is dead.
No, wait.
I will say, and Carol back me up on this. For the last 5 years, I've not rated Saka.
Yeah, me and Jamie had debates about this.
While it's been there.
I've never rated him. Carol's rated him highly, and I have. I've never rated him like that.
Yeah, you'd be wrong.
That's fair,
2
man.
years ago.
If that's your thoughts, Jay, that's your
now.
thoughts, man.
Yeah,
I think he is. I think there are certain Arsenal fans that overhype him and overrate him. I don't think he's Messi or Ronaldo.
We know what Arsenal fans do. Including me.
I still think he's a quality player, though.
My point is, let's not sit here and make such crazy outlandish statements to say that Lookman is better than Saka.
Not crazy outlandish.
For the last 3 years, it's just the most. There's no
on the Lookman thing. He said the last 2 years he's been better than Saka. The last 2 years.
Let me give you an example. Right, it would be.
That is the most stupidest thing. Come on, you know that.
Hold on. Let me switch it to you.
Who's the better 10? Gibbs White.
Who would you say is the better? Again, no shade here, because it's another player I rate. Lee, who do you think is the better player, Morgan Gibbs White or Florian Wirtz?
Florian Wirtz, of course. Yeah.
But who's been better this season?
Yeah, but that's not what was said yesterday. This is my point.
It don't matter if it was said
yesterday. Yesterday something was said. Then you want to focus on Jamie. You keep flip flopping between what you want to focus on, Lee. So this
I don't get the argument here that I prefer Lookman over Saka in his.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, no worries.
No, man, look, that's your opinion, Jay. That's your opinion. You're entitled to that. Let me move it to where I wanted to first go with this, which is Bayern Munich, PSG, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid. What's people's predictions for the final? Because obviously PSG, Bayern Munich could have quite probably neutral fans probably wanted to see that at the final. It was incredible. But it's not going to be the final. One of those teams are going out, and one either Arsenal or Madrid are coming through. What do people see as the favourites now for the final?
Arsenal, PSG.
It's still 50-50, man, that game.
I think it's Bayern.
I think Arsenal definitely go through. I don't know who they play in the final, though.
I'm going to go Bayern Arsenal.
And do we believe that the winner of PSG or Bayern will win the whole thing?
I think if Arsenal play Bayern, Arsenal got a massive chance.
So do I.
If Arsenal play PSG, I think PSG win it.
Yeah, I'm literally the same. I think you are the worst possible scenario for Bayern Munich because, and again, I watch quite a lot of Bundesliga. Bayern Munich concede the first goal a lot in games. They're able to overwhelm teams because they're so good attacking wise. But Arsenal, as we've seen over the years, are not easy to break down. And I think it'd be a horrible game for Bayern Munich. You guys have beaten them already this season. I know it's a group stage, but you've already shown that you can get at this team as well. I think if it's PSG, then I think you've got a bigger problem at hand because PSG can actually defend if they need to. But do we even know what's going on with Hakimi as well? Because if Hakimi's not there, I think that's a massive loss for PSG as well.
No, he's got a hamstring, ain't he? He's out.
Oh, if he's out, then yeah, you lot could scumbag this bloody.
I think if PSG get to the final, they win it. But I do think you've got the ability to beat Bayern Munich.
I don't care as long as Harry Kane doesn't lift a proper real trophy for his whole career. So.
Oh, Harry Kane beating Arsenal in the final. I forgot about that.
I will say, I don't think Arsenal make the final, but I don't think this game next week is going to be easy against Madrid. Yeah,
of course it's not.
I think Atletico Madrid have been awful in form at the moment. I think they've won one in their last 6 or 7 games. They're not in a good run. They didn't look that good from what I see. I watched the first half yesterday and then like the last 15 of the second half. They didn't look good in that from what I saw. And then when you just look at Arsenal, they're going to their home crowd. Like you said, they just need to get one goal and then they can defend. Arsenal are going to scum their way through with a corner. I see you guys beating Atletico, but like I said, I think when you go to the final, I know people are wary that you guys could get a goal against Bayern, but even like we saw, when Bayern conceded they went 5-2 down, and they didn't look like they were 5-2 down. The football never changed. The performance, they were still putting it on PSG. And I don't think Arsenal, as much as their defense was good at the start of the season, at this point in the year, their defense is not in the same place. They will concede a lot of chances and they're not going to be as resolute as they need to be against that front three.
George, that game was
Arsenal will
amazing.
never play high line against Bayern Munich.
It's not the high line, though. I think it's the quality of Musiala and Elise, Diaz. You've got 3 players that can, for 1v1, they're top 1v1. But then you also talk about, like, they can all find a pass. All of them know, like, in and around the box, they can find and make a good pass, good combination. And I'm not being funny, you got one of the best passes in the world in Harry Kane. He'll unlock that defense, no doubt.
I tell you, Bayern Atletico would be the worst final. I ain't gonna lie. You don't want that. That'd be a terrible final.
No.
I tell you it's good for Bayern Munich that don't get a lot of talk about. Is it Pavlovic in the midfield?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
He's underrated, man.
Still doing this thing as well, man. Kimmich is a legend, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's class, man. Let's be real. He is class, man. There's quite a lot of...
Pavlovic is a good player, but Declan Rice ain't. You know.
Who said that?
Here we go. Here we go.
You're just getting rattled by comments, Lee. Look at him. He's going to start going, see? One game and now people think Pavlovic is better than Rice.
No, do you know what rattles me? Yeah, and I hate men that talk at both sides of their mouth, bro. And this, bro, it is jarring. Man will sit there on streams and cuss Arsenal players, but then, Pavlovich is a good. I'm like,
Jamie again.
we see Rice every day.
Hold on, you cuss
you know what it is,
Liverpool
though?
players.
Jesus.
Wait,
Yeah.
you cuss Liverpool players.
Yeah.
How many years have you been saying Salah's overrated, but the numbers are good? How many years have you been saying
Yes,
said Frimpong's crap, Verts is
Yeah.
crap, Isak crap, Ekatike's overrated?
That's a
You
lie,
cuss
bro.
Liverpool players.
It's cool, man. Don't worry, man. It's
Hold
cool,
on,
man.
hold on. No.
It's cool. I learned from the best.
Hold on.
I
You
learned
didn't
from
say
man.
Ekatike's. You didn't say Ekatike's been pushed
Yeah,
to
I
the
did
moon
say
and overrated this
Ekatike
season, but
I
yet
did
been
say
that good.
Ekatike is overrated. Yes, he is. He is overrated. He's
So hold on,
Ekatike.
Yeah, he
So
is
what's the
overrated.
difference from what Jamie's doing and what you're doing then?
Nah, come on, man.
But again, what does overrated make the way with it? Does again? Choose what you use your language. Use your.
Nah, you
use
said
your
a lot.
language.
Let me hear your context.
Hold on. Where's your vernacular here? Use your choice of words correctly. To say someone's overrated, Saeed, you said this before. Does overrated mean shit?
No. I'm asking you a question. What's your context? I want to hear your context.
Okay, cool. Somebody that's overrated, similar to Jamie's point, doesn't Saka. He doesn't mean he's shit. Jamie's
okay.
not. But I'm not saying he's shit.
But I want to know why you think it's
When I
overrated.
think about someone like Ekatike, it's that same meme, flirting versus harassment. I don't think that he's done anything near enough in the big games. I don't think he's gone blank. He's blanked. What is it? 7, 8 games with 9 games, not scoring a goal. For me, he looks pretty on the eye. Remember, Liverpool fans and rival for everybody on region, right? The way he moves. I don't see any of
come
that.
on, man. Who's been saying
I
that?
know. My point to you guys is, I'm just talking and I'm just saying that how could Arsenal? I just find it funny that people say.
Do you not understand that? Like, you're doing the overrated thing, but then this started from you just like going Pavlovich. Why? But what about right?
No. Because again,
wait. My point is Pavlovich now will get Lee. He will get recognition now, and people will rate him now because he's underrated. Nobody really knows him, so it's like
the only time. Let's just be real here. The only time that you could be overrated a player, in my opinion, is if you see a great player and you put him into the bracket that he doesn't deserve to be before he's done anything. I would say that is when you overrate someone. So and I'm not saying Jamie or Cal do this, but if there's someone a Liverpool fan who looks at Ekatike and goes, I think we might have one read there, I'm like, whoa, calm down. That is for me overrating it.
How many people have you heard say that, Lee? Lee, specifically.
Just to go back to George player, I'll come back to you. George, imagine you do the Tottenham show every week with Tobes and a couple of the Tottenham guys, right? Or every other few weeks. Imagine on every other week, every sheet I see you saying this and that, and then you come on this show and you're lapping up players and bro, wouldn't I not have the right to look at you and think, bro, you're saying some madness on this show, but then when you come here, it's all this nicety, bro. I'm like, come on, bro, just keep.
George says madness on this show as well.
Different shows, different George, bro. That's what I'll say, innit?
I want everybody to keep the same energy, the same way how George last week you tried to pressure me on saying I said certain things and now I changed. Bro, I changed my opinion based on facts, what I see. I feel like I'm very fair on everybody. I feel like I'm very fair on all my team. My team, I'll class my players, I'll class other players.
Really quick, Dan.
Go on, Cal, real quick, because I want to move on.
Real quick. You say this about Liverpool fans. Correct me and stop me if I'm wrong. Arsenal fans over the years have compared Gabriel and Saliba to Virgil van Dijk.
I said Arsenal fans as well.
Whoa. Raya and Ramsdale were both compared to Alisson Becker. Timber was compared to Trent. Rice is compared to Gerrard. Stephen George Gerrard Rice has been compared
to PG.
Saka has been compared to Salah. Martinelli was compared to Mane. Are your fan base all crazy as well then?
Yes, I said this. I literally started off the conversation by saying this, but
we don't compare our players to your
players.
We don't compare our players to your players.
It's again, you're choosing to hear what you want to hear. I just say, I did say stop me when I'm wrong, and no one stopped me. I'm just talking about when people go on shows and say certain things on certain shows, and then because I just don't see the logic of you saying, "Oh, Pavlovich is a great player," but say that basically Declan Rice isn't better than fucking Jordan Henderson. That is what I. There you go.
Hold on. Wait. Tell me why Declan Rice is better than Henderson. Why is he better than Henderson?
All right, cool. He's not.
No,
He's not. He's cool. Don't worry.
No. I never said he's not.
It's cool. It's the same way how it's just, and again, it's the same way how you guys tried to put Henry and Salah in the same conversation. We can all do this. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, it is what it is. I understand what you guys are doing.
Wait.
I'm going to do the same thing. Man, them say that they're football men sit there and watch football all day, and I love that for them. I love it. I wish I could do that. But then when it comes to it, you don't give an analytical point of view. You just say that Arsenal, I don't want Arsenal to win. Arsenal's shit. Arsenal's players are shit. So what is the point of giving your opinion? That's just me. That's just the way I look at it. But it is what it is, man.
Okay. Let me come to a close. One word from all of you. Yeah, one word from all of you. Who's winning the Champions League? Cal, I'll let you go first, bro.
I've always kept it 100.
PSG, I think.
Saeed, who'd you say? Bayern Munich?
Bayern Munich, yeah. I've kept it, from the start.
Okay. So I've said Bayern from the start, so I have to stick with that. George?
Bayern as well.
Okay. Jamie?
Arsenal.
Wow. Wolfie?
I'm a prickler, remember?
There you go, bro. I don't know, bro.
A little bit harsh. I don't think you're a prick, Jay. Do
you remember beginning of the season months ago on this channel months ago? No, you don't. On this channel months ago, I said I have a feeling Arsenal go and win the Champions League.
Yeah, you did. Double. You did. That was about November.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah.
Wolfie,
I've been convinced. I'll see you boys in the Super Cup. Arsenal Forest.
I love Wolfie so much, man.
I think Forest will win. Wolfie. No, who would you support?
I do think Forest will win the Europa League.
Who would you support if you play each other in the Super Cup final?
What do you mean? Who would I support?
I'm just my bad. Sorry, I'll ask offline.
Lee, quickly, who you saying, Lee?
Nah, I've got to go with PSG.
Okay. Fair. Well, let's move to that game tonight, Wolfie, because it's a massive one, bruv.
Big game.
Huge game. Before I do that, there's a couple of supers that are coming. I better quickly do. Shawnee says, Keown's camera shows full stamp. Keown, man, what's happening with this guy? Honestly. If that's Salah, there would be riots. Dives a dive. To be fair, Salah does get done over on the old dives. Ben says Arsenal fans put Saka in the same category as Hazard. Yeah, that's crazy if that is the truth. And Shaz is coming for Saeed. Says, Dan, have you seen that Saeed's glazing Arsenal recently? What's happened to Manchester United fans? It's actually sickening. We don't Manchester United fans twerking for us, thanks though, Saeed. What's all this about, Saeed?
I don't know, but I've been cooking Arsenal recently, so I don't know what Shaz is all about. Have you seen me cooking troops daily? You know what I mean? Have you seen me and troops on a Friday and a Monday?
You and troops go at you.
So I don't know what Shaz is on, man.
Yeah, man, I must admit, like troops and your show is a banging.
Yeah,
so,
man, I've been cooking Arsenal, man.
Yo, Troops is in a well bad mood when you're doing it. So there's better times where you talk and he just goes, "Yeah," and then it's like back to you.
I actually don't even care now with the Premier League title race. I actually don't even care anymore. Like it's gone past beyond like wanting Arsenal to win the league, then Man City win the league. Like I'm just Pep's gonna, as long as Pep's saying man them, like he's gonna do what he's gonna do. So it is what it is. We've just got to do something. But that day I don't know. Do you know what I mean? That day I don't know.
Has City got the advantage with the way they rearranged their games?
Nah.
Or do you think disadvantages them? Do you think disadvantages them?
I think it's about the same. Like people saying it's out of order on City and all this. It's not. It's the same. If you look at it, we've got like they've got an FA Cup final. We've got obviously a Champions League semi-final and potentially a final, hopefully a final. So I think it's just Man City are trying. I don't blame them for trying to do it, by the way. But yeah, like we do the same. I'm sure we do the same.
Does that mean Arsenal always play before City now?
I don't know if we always do, but Arsenal don't leave London, whereas Man City have got to go to Bournemouth and Everton, which isn't far from them here, but it's still travelling away. Whereas we don't leave London because our two away games are West Ham and Palace, and then we've got Fulham and Burnley at home. So yeah, we there's no excuses, man. Just win this damn league. Honestly, it's crazy for me. It's crazy. But let me ask Wolfie what he thinks for Forest tonight, bruv. What you saying? It's at the City Ground. You're at home first, I lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm nervous. What can I say, man?
Nervous?
I'm nervous, man. It's like this is going to be a nervy game. I think we will win it. I don't know How?
You won 2 Champions Leagues. Why are you nervous for Europa League semi-final?
You was gonna say, bro, whoa, George, listen, I didn't want to jump in there, but now George has said it. I feel like I need to piggyback because
I was joining up
against the 2 stars in the background, Wolfie.
And you're just gonna be pointing at those tonight and be like, yeah, like
2 stars.
Heritage in it, European heritage.
I don't know how a team that's got 2 stars can't
European
be a team that's got
heritage.
1 star. That one I don't know. I find that funny because heritage.
Wolfie, why are you so quiet tonight, Wolfie?
Yeah. Heritage.
It's just mad that Lee and
You are
George
so
have their
quiet
stars
tonight,
up
Wolfie.
and come to
No, Wolfie.
zero,
You
but
know
anyway.
we're blood brothers, but you
I
tried
hear
to
it.
jump in before,
Splitting up,
so-
boys.
Yeah.
Dad brothers.
Hey,
still,
what,
the Dad brothers.
is it not an emotion to be allowed to be nervous before a game? Like, is that
I just
wrong?
didn't think you got scared like that, Wolfie.
There's a
not your
difference between
character.
nervous and scared, man.
Well, no, I just wouldn't think that you'd be nervous for a competition of this size. You shouldn't be nervous for a game if you won the bigger trophy twice, isn't it? Because you always show us about 2 stars. Are you not just going to do that during the game? Like, watch the game and just be like, yo.
Wait, George, what are you pointing at?
You said you're going to finish with more trophies than everyone here, maybe apart from Arsenal. What's changed?
Nothing. What? Because I'm nervous.
To be fair, he might be right, yeah. So.
I know you might be.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be real, Wolfie. I'll be real. You know, I've said this on Race for Europe, and I've said this to you. I think Forest go through it across 2 legs.
Yeah, I do as well. I think they win tonight.
Who's home
I'm
first?
on
win the
your
whole
train.
thing. Whoever wins tonight is going to win the whole thing.
I'm on the Nottingham Forest train. I'm on the Nottingham Forest train. That's I'm on the train, Wolfie. There, right? On the Nottingham Forest. I just need to make sure. Yeah, that's crazy. But I just need to.
He's on the Nottingham Forest table, blood.
I'm on the Nottingham Forest train, right? I do want you to go through, but I did watch this lady on the overlap, and she hyped me up. She hyped me up because she kind of gave me a little speech about how
she hyped me up as well.
Manager, he's really kind of got this whole formula, and Woodinho's back. She mentioned Woodinho and Jesus is playing up front, who George I know has been cussing for the last few months. He's performing now. I don't know, is Odi back? Is he back? Callum?
No, he's out for the season.
No, he's out for the season. Okay, fine. I know you've got Aina back. You've got your superstar captain who should have gone to Tottenham, didn't go to Tottenham. He's playing well. So it's all coming together at the right time. It's all coming together at the right time, right? So there's only one thing to do. Go out and win, right? You say Arsenal are the bottle team. I know you do. It's cool because of the manager. So I feel like now you need to show us and lead the way for Europe, for England.
But you know what? Let's be honest, Wolfie. We know why you're nervous. You're nervous because of Emirates.
Yeah.
This is competition. As much as you want to as much as you want to deny it, this is his.
When was the last time you won it, George?
He feels more than comfortable. When's the last time? It doesn't. He's won it the most.
It's
not that was the last time.
As I said, just won it.
Did he win it 2 years ago?
It's his competition, man.
This is his competition. He's won it more than any other coach, more than any other manager. He won it with 3 different teams. This is literally his competition. I think when you look at it, I think he's gonna. And I'm hoping hugely he just forgets about the game on Sunday. Just the rest of his players and like, yo, full focus on today. And I'm not being funny, like they've got a better team than you, innit? Like they are where they are in the Premier League for a reason. They've been pretty consistent. I know their performances have been up and down in the Prem, but in the last couple of months. But when you look at how they're actually been like across the full year, they've been a solid team. And I just think they're gonna have too much quality for you, innit? Like Morgan Rogers, Ollie Watkins.
I need Forest to win it, man. I don't want to see Chelsea in the scamming a Champions League.
Well, it might not be Chelsea. It could be Brighton if they finished it.
Yeah, but even that though, I just think Chelsea with the Dan Potts in charge now. You know what I mean? Is they're looking motivated.
Don't worry, bro. I'll deal with Chelsea on Monday. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying though, I need Forest to win it just for that. Obviously, for Wolfie's sake, you know what I mean? Because now he can actually put a trophy that he's been in his lifetime next to him and then be like, yo, I seen that one. But yeah, Chelsea scamming it from the back of Aston Villa reaching the winning the Europa League. That would be the ultimate scam, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm all for Forest, man. You get me?
No, I want Forest. You guys just missed it. Look at the energy. When Saeed mentioned Chelsea, look at the energy Wolfie had. He said, "Yeah, we'll do it that on Monday."
So, yeah. Crazy.
So where's that energy for Villa, bro?
Bro, like All I said was I'm nervous. I didn't say we were losing. I didn't say we're getting slapped. All I said is nervous. What did I say before I said that? I said, see you boys in the Super Cup.
Yeah, but
what does that tell you?
Then, Wolfie. I want to see the real Wolfie right now.
Nothing's changed. I'm allowed to be nervous before a game, man.
Are you winning tonight? Yes or no?
What you're telling me, Wolfie's turned into a pup.
Yeah.
I ain't turned into nothing.
Are you winning tonight? Yes or no, Wolfie?
I think it'll be 3-1 to Forest tonight.
There
we go.
Why did you make him say, Wolfie? Why are you being pressured by this guy? This guy that sits on streams. Do you know what? Anyway, Wolfie, I'm on your side. I'm on your side here today. I feel like you're gonna win. I feel like you need to win. I feel like you know what you need to do, but don't be pressured by anybody. There's the red men's on these channels. I feel like they're just coming on. They're coming on their shows. They're just saying certain things on certain shows. They're playing both sides. We know what they're. Wolfie, stay concentrated.
Don't you think Forest are gonna go through?
Yeah, but you don't. He's not pressured into saying any scores or anything.
I won't pressure him to say a score.
He's confident.
I think it'll be 3-1.
Yeah, he's confident.
But I can still be nervous about. Can I not? Have you never been nervous for a game, Carl?
Yeah, but I'm honest and consistent throughout the whole season, Wolf.
Are you nervous, Eddie? You got Man U, haven't you, this week?
Yeah, we're going to come to that this weekend.
Petrified. All right, but I'm nervous. But
I am.
I'll go through, and then I'll win the final. And then I'm just going to tell you, there's a lot of receipts that I've kept hold of. Let's just say that. Because I've been consistent from the start of the season.
The
Europa League.
Be fair, yeah.
Consistent.
You just took a leaf out of my book. That's all it was. You wanted to be like me. So this season, you're like, I'm gonna take your manager. I'm gonna try to take the trophy you had, the trophy that you clowned me for winning. You're gonna try to take it, and then you're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, celebration police." We're gonna do celebration police on you as well, Wolfie. Because
you can do what you want, bro. Because you'll be doing it from the championship, so knock yourself out. No one will care.
I won't be. That's the thing, though. I won't be.
Oh, you won't be. All right. Okay, cool.
We're gonna get to that. Let that simmer. We're gonna get to that. We'll
get to that one. But no, look, we've hit ridiculous form right now. Ridiculous form. We're playing. Actually,
what's that? 9 goals in 2 games as well. 9 goals in 2 games.
Since Pereira's come in, I think Forest are top scorers in the Premier League, second in the form table. We played Villa a couple of weeks ago at home. They couldn't beat us. They missed absolute sitters though.
Do you know what I wanted to ask though? What do you think's more important, staying in the Premier League or winning Europa League?
Both.
Wolfie already answered this a couple weeks ago. He said he'd rather stay in the Premier. He did say that.
They're staying up now.
Okay, but what do you think your owner? What do you think your owner is more looking?
My owner promised me trophies when we got promoted. He will not break his promise to me.
So because you can't play the same team. So go on, George. Go on.
I was just say one thing that's guaranteed: if they get to the final, they're winning it. I don't know if you man have seen it. It's in Turkey. Their owners have got very good links in Turkey. His owner he's linked up over there. Like,
but also George, they got Braga or who is it? Braga or Freiburg?
Freiburg.
What I will say though, Wolfie, I will say though, right? I do think that it's going to be tough because you've got to make sure that you don't use your players in the Premier League, right?
Don't lose them.
You don't use them. You don't use them in like the Premier League games because you've got to concentrate on the semi-final. No,
we got Chelsea next, man. Us lot.
Oh, come on, stop being silly. Chelsea.
There it is.
One game at a time. He's playing.
Like Chelsea haven't beat us at Stamford Bridge in like 20 years. Like, I ain't worried about Chelsea.
Like 5 times in 20 years, bro.
I was gonna say what? Hold on. Actually,
what? Is that for real?
Yeah.
That's like me saying Preston ain't beat us in like 40 years. Like, yeah, we only play them once every 20 years, bro.
Fact of the facts, man. Like, you can like them or lump them. It's true. They haven't beat us since we've been back up. That's been 4 years at Stamford Bridge. So I'm not worried about Chelsea. All my attention's on tonight.
So tonight, Wolfie, you basically win the tie. So you don't have to do anything at Villa Park. Just basically draw at Villa Park.
No. Even if we go 3-1 up, we're not through. Even if I'm right. Like, we were 3-0 up against Fenerbahce and tried to shit the bed in the home leg after that. So
wait, hold on. You lost to them in 2023. Chelsea 3-2
at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
bro, you're looking at some weird stats there, bro.
No, May 13th, 2023. Chelsea 3, Nottingham Forest 2.
Where?
Wow.
You just said
Yo, man, what's going on there, Wolfie? Fake stats.
Me.
Wolfie looks like he's not looked at it. He don't even know. He's just said it.
May 13th, 2023.
George, you don't got nothing to say this time, Wolfie.
No,
Fake
because
stats. Google's wrong.
That's a City ground, bro.
Oh, what? Marinakis gave you these stats and he promised you that
I'm not. Lee's reading it in Arabic, man. He's going right to left.
Am I going crazy? No, am I actually? Wait, the last time Chelsea beat Tottenham Forest at Stamford Bridge was May 13th, 2023. Chelsea 3, Tottenham Forest 2.
Was that in the cup? Was it in the cup or the league?
Maybe it might be the cup.
No, we haven't played them in the cup.
Yeah, ain't played them in the cup.
The May game was at Forest, where they beat us 3-2.
It was 2-2 in May 2023, apparently.
Yeah.
Mate.
Wait, who scored? Was that Taiwo scored? What are you looking at?
Someone needs to check that. Someone in the chat, check it. Someone in the chat.
You can check it all you want.
I'm being serious. Look.
ChatGPT is wrong, apparently, isn't it? Like AI is wrong.
It's AI is wrong, man.
You trust me or AI, George? If that's the game you're talking about, we drove them 2-2. Taiwo scored twice, and Sterling, I want to say, scored twice in that one.
Oh no! So yeah, no. Do you know what? It was your.
It was that Forest ground, bro.
It's your Forest ground. Come on, Lee. Come on.
Oh, it said you look. Read it.
Yeah, no, it did. It did say it.
Get your information from ChatGPT, man. What can I say?
Before we move to Liverpool United, quick on that. But who do we have to win the Europa League, man? I'm gonna go Forest. Cal, you go Forest as well, Cal.
Fortunately, I am. I think the momentum's back in their favour now, man. Villa are looking very, very leggy now. Forest look like they get their stride.
Okay, Saeed.
I want Forest to win it, but I think Villa will do it.
Okay, George.
Yeah, I need Villa, man.
I need Villa. Jamie.
Freiburg.
Oh wow. Okay,
they are in good form.
Oh wait, you said win the trophy? I thought you meant between. Oh yeah. I don't care.
The whole thing.
Yeah. I just need them to beat Forest.
Why Freiburg, Jay?
Why not?
Oh, I thought you were going to say I really like their manager, their style of play, or whatever.
No. I got some money on them to win.
Oh, have you? Okay, that's. I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, I'm putting some
Wolfie's obviously going to back his boys. And Lee, who are you going for?
I'm massively backing Forest. I would like them to do it also. I think the whole story of Anderson as well. That was obviously Shatty's mum passed away. That was quite sad.
Yeah, horrific, man. Horrific. No, shout out to you for that. Saeed. Massive game at the weekend, my bro. What are you telling me?
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't really have the hype, if I'm being honest with you. Just purely because I think where Liverpool have been, and obviously with my United, it's one of them ones where, like, it just doesn't have that feel. I don't know. Like, obviously, we'll get Callum's feeling maybe on the day when I get there, the crowd, you know what I mean. But yeah, I do want to beat them 100%, man. I mean, it's a big rivalry, there's just not that jeopardy involved where we can kick them out. It's just basically battle for the third spot. Yeah, man. Carrick beating Arsenal, beating Chelsea, beating Man City, beating Tottenham, beating Aston Villa. I think this would be another one to kind of help him, man, in his job for the Man United role. So yeah, man, I would have loved Mo Salah to play, man. That's the only thing that I'm gutted about, man. I wanted to beat Salah live, direct, man, and finally beat him, bro.
You want
but yeah,
Mo Trafford to play.
I was gonna say he owns the stadium anyway, so
no, that's what I'm saying, bro. I want the so-called landlord to come here, and then we kick him out. We say, "Yo, get the hell out of my house, man," because I have absolutely been sick of that guy, bro. He's been a nemesis for Man United, man. So I wanted him to play, but other than that, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm confident, man. I don't think it'll be a crazy game in terms of like scoreline, but I'm confident we'll win the game, man. I really am. Back-to-back wins. Chelsea and Brentford, and I feel like the crowd on the day are gonna really, really help Man United, man, because we'll be up for it. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely need another intro what you did the other day, because you were like, dance with me, dance with me in your little post-match video. You were like, dance with me, and you told everybody to shush. I need that again. I need that from you again on Sunday, bro.
They will be there, man. I'll be there.
I don't want to see you in the car park. I need to see you celebrate.
No, we'll be there for the right reasons.
I need to see. That's what I'm saying. I need to see a funeral, and it ain't for you. I need to see a bloodbath on Sunday, and I need that. You know, I need that more than anything. Please, Saeed, the players, they need to rise. I see. Listen, I'm willing to forego Henry's little stats of 2020.
That's going.
I need Bruno. I need Bruno to get a few assists on the weekend.
Wait, Lee, one sec. Lee, you hate Liverpool more than Man United?
I never.
I can't lie.
Personal now. It's personal.
Liverpool Lee hates Liverpool.
Right, it's personal. It's personal.
Name one of my good friends. Name me a squad partner that doesn't hate their.
You know what? Do you know them ones?
It started for one of my good friends. One of my good friends, Paris. Yeah, one of my good friends, Paris. He's been killing me for years with Arsenal. He's been killing me for years. So it started with him. One of my friends, Paris, and then it went to Cal. And then it went to Drifty, and then you know like Jamie and Matt kind of just surfaced in. And then you've got
you to be Liverpool fan.
It's too much.
You turned on us.
I need Man United to just turn up and have a parade in the city of Manchester. What is it? M6? Is it M6?
M16. You turned on us. We gave you shelter in your dire needs. We gave you shelter.
I know you did me a good job beating Tottenham in the Champions League final. You did that, but then you know.
And as soon as you got back on your feet, you stab us in the back, bro.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Wow. Yeah, you should name man, bro.
Watch Euphoria, man. It happens, bro. Life is crazy.
No, man. I don't know what you're feeling about this one, Cal, but it's obviously you said you were nervous. No, in fact, you said you were petrified. Bricking yourself. You say petrified.
I am. Like I'm not even gonna hide it. Like, no Salah, the left wing, he's not going to play Rio. Our midfield's so easy to play through at the moment. There's not that much cohesion. I know we won the game against Crystal Palace, but if you actually watch the game, our goalkeeper was man of the match, and we scored 3 goals. And I look at the way Man United are playing at the moment. They're in momentum. Again, Liverpool have this weird thing where, like when we played you guys at the Emirates, I thought we were going to get absolutely destroyed, and you guys didn't really capitalize on that game, and we got a draw in it. I don't see that happening with this game at Old Trafford. The only thing I'm thankful of is that this game for me won't determine us not finishing in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like if this was a game where we needed to win or get a point to stay in the top 5, or it would put us in jeopardy, then I'd be more worried. But at this point, I'm just going through the motions. Let's get the season.
Cal, you're pathetic. You are literally pathetic, man. That's one of the worst monologues I've ever heard. I agree with you. You're literally begging it off Saeed and Manu here.
Who's begging anything?
This is the guy who spent 500 million and scratched his face with 4 fingers at the start of the season.
I've got hay fever
about Man U, man, who've got rats and water in their stadium still. And you're sitting here saying, I'm petrified,
And then
wait.
Imagine they get smashed.
Wait. Does anyone here think that Liverpool are going to win at the weekend? Does anyone here think Liverpool are going to win at the weekend?
Yes. I don't think you lose. Draw.
Okay, so me saying that I think we're going to lose, is that crazy if no one thinks we're going to win?
Well, yes, it is when you spend 500 million pounds.
Your team is mad, Cal.
I forgot you only use context.
When was the last time you played Man U and you thought you weren't going to win?
When was the last time? Years ago.
Have some shame
then. So what? Am I slot now?
You don't think your boys are going to turn up and understand the occasion, the rivalry, the hatred?
We have no Salah, we have no Ekitike.
That's not a miss. No Salah's not a miss this season.
Is Isak back? Back?
You see this, bro.
Scoring goals, Cal.
Wait, hold on. Didn't Vert score a screamer last week? Didn't Vert score a screamer last week?
Yeah, exactly.
Isak scoring as well, most expensive British signing ever. You know, why are you not talking about? Why are you coming on here saying we got the most expensive player in the Premier League?
Getting in form for the World Cup.
Listen. I'm not going to hear anything from you, Wolfie, because all season you've been saying you're going to walk the Europa, and then you're a bit nervy now. So
and I'm still here, I know.
No, you've been quiet tonight. Lee, I don't know if you're Liverpool Lee.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Atletico Lee, we don't know who you are. PSG Lee, Bayern Lee. We don't know.
I'm quietly.
Not quietly. We look the opposite today. I'm saying I'm not going to sit here and just lie for the sake of it. Do I think we could get a result? If we play well and Man United don't turn up, I do. But I'm looking on the balance of things. I don't trust.
Did you see them on Monday? Thiago was drunk. If he was sober, they lose that game, bro.
Yes, and if our goalkeeper doesn't pull off a man of the match performance, we get stamped on by Crystal Palace.
You should be sitting here saying it would be the biggest shame in Liverpool's recent history if you were to end up losing this game and finishing behind Man U in the league. That should be embarrassing for your club. You should be here sitting here saying that we have to win this game. That's the energy I was expecting from you. Because if you win this, you overtake them.
Yes,
and you take off
one
of the embarrassments of the list of embarrassments that you've had this season.
So there's a difference between saying that we should be winning this game because of all the things you just said, and a difference between saying, will we win the game? There's a difference in that.
I'm not sure you do.
Well, he does, because obviously he said he was nervous about tonight after being two-time world champion. So I'm pretty sure he's more than aware about it.
At least I'm not petrified about tonight.
Let me ask Jamie. Jamie, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying this weekend?
This is the loudest you've been today on the show, bro.
This is the quietest you've been, Cal.
I've been loud
Jay.
Also.
Jay, go on. What are you saying, Jay?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't.
So is this what we're hearing? Liverpool, Man United. I don't care.
I really have got no emotion about this game coming up at all. I'm not even. I'm not. Like finishing third or fifth is irrelevant to me.
I agree, Jamie.
It's irrelevant.
No, it's irrelevant to the game pots. It's the biggest rivalry, and it's
the biggest rivalry. The thing is, it's the biggest rivalry. It's the biggest rivalry with nothing at stake.
It don't matter what you think.
It's got zero. I've got zero emotion behind it. Obviously, you always have that thing on the day you're beating your arch rival. You can gloat about it, can't you? That's the only thing in this game for me that you can just gloat. If Man United beat us, they can gloat. If we beat them, we can gloat. Other than that, we've both failed in what we're meant to do as a football club. Liverpool and Man United.
I think we've got to separate ourselves. We've got to separate ourselves.
What I'm saying, because we're the two biggest clubs in the country. Our sights are always on titles, don't they? That's where we should be. If we don't do that, what we class it as failure, because that's where we are. Where we are as clubs. Yeah. So me finishing fifth with Man United.
To be fair, Jamie, other teams say top four is like a trophy, but go on.
That is very true. That is very true. Big up Wenger.
And other teams say it's all about making friends, right? That's what it's all about. All the friends that you make along the way. That's what other teams say as well. It's not about winning.
Lee, I didn't mention any names.
In 2008, it wasn't about winning a trophy.
Lee, I didn't mention any names.
It wasn't about winning a trophy. In 2000,
Lee seems rather sensitive today.
The weather outside, man.
That's why he's got his buttons undone. He's trying to cool down. Like, Lee, this ain't the place for it, bro. You don't button up, bro.
No, George. I did chest today. You know the chest. It's out.
Yeah, we don't need to see. This ain't OnlyFans, bro.
I just find it funny choice of words, because we always go for trophies. But in 2008, 2009, 2000, I don't remember these trophies. I remember. So I just find it funny how Liverpool fans, again, this whole rhetoric of we always win, we go for the top. You don't. You haven't. So stop lying. Stop making out like you're the be and end all. God's gift, you're not.
Jeez, 17 years to prove a point.
Let's move on.
Let's get
move on.
Let's get some score predictions for this game, man. I think 2-1 United. What are you saying, Cal?
3-1 United, unfortunately.
What?
Wow. 3-1 United? You think that little of your team?
This guy's 6 feet.
Charlie, I wouldn't. Not with where you are in the league.
Just look what he does. He thinks what everyone else.
No, it's not about me, Cal.
Charlie, check your mirrors, bro.
Wait. Charlie, what top are you wearing?
Nah, bro, it's Ronaldinho, isn't it?
Wait, just say Ronaldinho that dumped you out in the Champions League.
Standing still guard.
Wait, hold on.
I know he didn't dump us out that year. He didn't dump us out.
Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, no, yeah, because that was Iniesta. Yeah.
We're clear.
You're wearing a Barcelona. Okay.
Nah, it's Ronaldinho, isn't it?
I don't know if you've got like Charlie's been doing this like wear every other team's shirt thing for the last couple of weeks.
George is trying to see what fits better in it for next season.
No, let me ask Said, man. What you saying, Said, for this game?
I'm gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
Okay, George.
1-1.
Okay, Jamie.
0-0.
0-0.
Okay, Wolfie.
I don't think it'll be anything this game.
3-1 Liverpool.
Okay, Lee.
I actually was going to go 2-1 as well, actually.
1-1. Okay, Charlie.
I'll go 2-2.
2-2. Okay. George, I'm going to move to you. Can you explain this, please?
We're on a Spurs lad. Wow.
Oh, my.
Spurs are in the mud, I mean, they're actually embracing it. I don't know if anyone works within sort of the marketing realm, but when you want to think Spurs are in the mud, let's go get Peppa Pig, splashy. Was it muddy puddles? Yeah, man, we're splashing around in muddy puddles right now. I can tell you that. We're splashing around in all those muddy puddles.
I haven't seen that, man.
And the worst thing is like that incorporates Spurs. Like Daniel Levy is Daddy Pig, bruv. Man's a big fat pig, just greedy. He takes everything. Who announces a collaboration with 4 games left to go in the season, trying to get money from your fans?
What?
And the worst thing is, the worst part about it is you go and do a kid's character, so you know that parents are going to go out there and buy it because their kids are going to force them and say it's Peppa and it's Tottenham. Why won't I buy it? Like, it's such a scam.
If you did Bluey, I could understand it because that's class. If anyone's got kids, they know about Bluey.
Yeah, that's Australian.
Love Cal.
Yeah, Bluey's class, man.
Yeah,
Cal.
Legend, bro.
Bluey's class, man.
What is going on? Seriously, what is going on at Tottenham? What the hell? Honestly,
there's not enough ammunition against your club that you supplied us with that you've added this, and I hadn't even seen it yet.
It's typical Spurs things, isn't it? Like, we're just so busy PRing, marketing, doing everything off the football pitch. We're announcing new partnerships and all this rather than announcing.
They're future-proofing, Wolfie. They're future-proofing.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Then they call themselves, what was the Yidami, man? It ain't kosher, Peppa Pig, bro. What are you lot doing here? It's like, it doesn't even fit. Like, come on, man.
I actually don't know what is kosher and what ain't, so I'm the wrong person to ask for this. But all I can say,
I can tell you it's not, bro. It's the same as halal, man.
I don't know. But look, let's moving away from Peppa Pig. If West Ham beat Brentford and you lose to Villa, are you down?
Oh,
if West Ham beat Brent. Oh, well, I mean, 100%. Like at that point, it's done, isn't it? I think Spurs. I've already said in the last one, we have to win our next 3. Like it's a must win. If we don't win our next 3, so if we don't win our next 2, Villa and Leeds, then we're going down. So it's not like whatever West Ham does, it doesn't matter. Spurs just got to win our next 2 and then figure out. last 2 games we got Chelsea and Everton. West Ham have got Arsenal and Leeds. Is it Arsenal the second last game of the season? No, I think they might have Arsenal and Leeds or Arsenal and Newcastle. No, Arsenal and Leeds they've got Arsenal and Leeds their last 2 games. So we'll go into those games, and that's really
I think it's Newcastle and Leeds actually, but I think it's Newcastle.
It might be, but regardless, I think for us, Spurs are going to be in a position where we need to be ahead of West Ham. Come to that after we play Leeds, so in the next 2 games, we need to be ahead of West Ham. If we aren't, then I think we go down. I'll be honest. Going into the last 2 games, we're still behind them. It's done. Spurs, because Leeds are going to have nothing to play for in the last game of the season. Who would they prefer? Maybe give West Ham some points or be a part of the story that relegates Spurs? I think they'd rather be part of the story that relegates Spurs. Plus, I think Joe would bloody love it because at the start of the season, I think we were having some conversations that are going to have to be revisited that will not be good. But yeah, I think for us right now, must-win games. It is just a must-win situation. No excuses, nothing else to be said. We've got injuries, we've got problems, but it don't really matter. None of that matters.
George, who's going to play then? No Simmons, no Solanke. Who's playing?
It's Richarlison, Mawani, Toe up top, I guess, isn't it? Like we are down. And I do feel for these players because we've been down to bare bones, isn't it, for the last 3 months. But that's where you're at. I'm not being funny. You're in a relegation battle. You're down to bare bones. these players are still supposed to be better than a relegation battle. That's what you'd think. So pull yourselves out of it. Like, I don't care about who's available, who's not. Go and win the game. You know, like that's it. Show it on that day you want it more than the opponent. You get the job done.
Oh, you got Villa, haven't you?
Yeah, Villa after they play you.
So they'll be on a high after they've slapped you up tonight, Wolfie. They'll be good.
Like Porto were, like Midtjylland were, yeah.
Midtjylland did beat you twice this season,
and they went out. But George, do you think your A team could beat Villa's B team?
Our A team right now, or you talking about A team in general?
No, I'm talking your A team now. As in what? Well, the best you can put out on
right
Sunday
now is. I'll be honest, it's about the same level as their B team, isn't it? Like, it's probably similar levels. It's not like Spurs. You're not going to look at the pitch and think, "Rah, Aston Villa ain't got." Like, you're going to look at the pitch and think, "Fuck me, this is probably Aston Villa still got a better team than us." Like, you know, I think in the midfield and so on, it could be a question. But again, they have I tend to forget they have like stacked depth in the midfield. You know, they got a lot of good players in there. And defensively, they're pretty good. Apart from the fullbacks can get got at. But again, like, Aston Villa's a weird team because individually, sometimes you look at them and think they're really good, and sometimes you think bloody hell, some of these players are like not as good as you think. So I don't know.
I just don't know why your fan base is getting so giddy about the Forest game tonight, as if it has any bearing on the chance you have on Sunday.
Do you know what it is? I just think because of the point in the season and the fact that Aston Villa have already qualified, like near enough already qualified for the Champions League, they can be pretty calm in saying, you know what, we don't need to focus on this Spurs game. Like, they can play a B team, not put too much effort in. But
did you see yourselves against Wolves? You were so bad, bro.
We weren't good, but we were good against Brighton. I think,
and that's a team that's relegated. Historically, one of the worst Premier League teams. At this
point of the season, bro, the performances are irrelevant. You just got to get the points.
And away from that, Charlie, is like every top team has played Wolves and not played good in the last 6-7 years.
Yeah, that's something that we can't ignore. The difference is, George, the difference is you've not played good this year.
No, you're right. No, against Brighton, we played pretty good. I think it's fair to say we played good against Brighton. Xavi Simons was a big part of that, with him being a proper.
How's he doing? Is he still running after his injury?
Well, no, he's injured. You know, we don't really make fun.
Why did they make him run it off? But why did they make him run it off?
I don't think he was injured regardless, innit? Like, if you watch the way he went down, it was a really bad fall.
Yeah, they just cemented it, innit? They just cemented it.
I mean, Spurs' medical department's a whole problem, but that's another like rabbit hole to go down that I'd rather not, you know. I think ultimately, like Charlie said, it's not about performances, it's not about availability, it's about getting the job done. Spurs put themselves in this position. These players have put themselves in the position where we only have 34 points across 34 games or whatever it is. So go out there and make a change. George, I don't want to sit here and look at excuses at the moment. There isn't any.
On Maddison, right? He's been named on the bench last 2 games, obviously just for vibes and trying to boost some morale or whatever. Why does De Zerbi not trust someone in the academy to do a job to come on?
Well, the only academy products that you would have really at the level to come in would be Luca Williams.
So if you say Mikey Moore.
So he's on loan anyway.
Rangers. He's in Rangers and he won SPFL Young Player of the Year. Really good player. Scotland Lee would tell you he's a top player. Yeah,
no, he is actually good.
But he's got a good academy though. That's why I don't understand why he's not getting. Why the academy guy's not getting an opportunity. Surely they can't be any worse.
That's what I was going to say, Charlie. Tottenham actually have a seriously good under 18s, under 21, whatever it is. They have a good youth setup. They do. Like, it's not even a job. My nephew's at Crystal Palace. They're under 9s, under 10. They are amazing. Like, they're seriously good. I can't even lie.
Do you still think they'll stay up, Lee, Tottenham?
No. I was resigned to the fact last week when I saw the Xavi news. There's just like my mate was telling me, right? It's a funny thing. Like, with Tottenham, their players are just names, but they aren't actually good. Like, they play like I'm looking at Van der Ven and I'm even thinking. Maybe is he overrated? I don't really know, but I'm just
overrated by rivals. This is the problem, though. And again, like, I've had this conversation many a time because last season people were going to me, "Oh, he's better than Romero. He's so good." Rival fans, and I was telling rivals, he's a good player, but defensively in 1v1 actual defending, there's a lot of improvements to come from. Tottenham fans have all said this. It was rival fans that went in because he's so fast, because he looks good in some games. That were going, "Oh, Van der Ven's so damn good. He's gonna be one of the."
You don't get away with that, bro.
It was
You
Liverpool fans that were sitting out putting some mad prices on Saeed and them, man. Because Saeed, he was the first one to come off mute, but you were part of the crowd that were trying to rate him last year. We're trying to put him on some big medal.
I remember that day when he got spun by Isak, and I was like, "Yo,
that's 2 seasons ago."
No, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm saying to even Toby, yo, you see Van der Ven, he gets twisted up a lot of times. I need to be a bit wary of him. Recovery is one of the best in the league, but a lot of it comes down to his pace. He's not great on the ball. I don't think so. For me, Romero's better, but a lot of his instinct is that he relies on his pace too much. 1v1. I'm not so sure he's that defender. So is he better than Romero?
He's still young. He never was that defender in the 1v1.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So
but recently, and I think this is where recent bias is kicked in heavy.
I agree with that.
Like the last 3 or 4 months, I think he's probably not been played to his best. He hasn't been applying himself to the best. But also, I do think he's picked up a lot of you can see the discern in his overall game. Like he's more aggressive. He's rash. He's not mentally in the right place. And it's very clear to see he's picked up a lot of bad traits. But I don't think this is the player. If he goes into another environment next year that's away from Spurs, that isn't as volatile, I think he'll look like a much better defender.
Do you know what it is, though, George?
Spurs right now is not a good place for him.
Do you know what it is, though, George? I feel like you have had a fair few players. Now, again, I know Arsenal fans and some of your Arsenal players do, but at least Arsenal fans and players, we've done it from a position of second and being first for a period of time. But even the whole Jed Spence thing, when he does come across like he feels like he's better than what he is. He performs better.
He's always been like that, though. He done that under Neil
Warnock. I know, but I feel like the kind of character that he is summarizes Tottenham and their players. I just feel like there isn't any real togetherness. I feel like they've resigned to the fact. I feel like it's a bit lackadaisical and lethargic. And again, I'm not picking on him. I'm just using him as a...
No, you're right, though. And I feel like
I'm using him as a reference point.
That. And for me personally, this is why it was refreshing to have a manager like De Zerbi come in, because he don't take none of that. De Zerbi will stick it on those players that think they're too good. He's the one that will make you feel like you're shit. He will tell you you're not that good. You're not that guy.
I saw this comment from Gary Neville. Now I can't stand him. I think he's an absolute knob. But he said something along the lines of basically, you guys need to go down, and it makes the history of Tottenham and basically to help you to recover. And I kind of heard what he was saying, only because
as well, just for a hard reset they need.
Yeah, I kind of heard
to make the changes they need to make.
No, what he meant by saying that was he wanted Spurs fans to not feel entitled no more, so they can't say they're part of the Big Six. So he wants them to get relegated, so Spurs fans can sit down and be a lot less. They want us to be like West Ham fans. That's what rival fans want. That's what Premier League want. They want us to act like West Ham fans.
You know me. I don't put you in that. I think you.
No, you don't.
I think you're way bigger than what everyone makes you out to be. I don't like the fact that people try and put that.
All right.
Well, what does everyone make out Tottenham to be?
They are a bigger club than most of these teams in the Premier League. They are a Big Six club. They have to
say that next season they're a bigger club than the rest.
No,
of the teams.
Okay. Next season, no, and maybe for the last 2 years, I might give it to you, Wolf, and say, do you know what? I can't really put them up there, but. Bro, come on.
Honestly, Lee, in your lifetime, what have Spurs done that you think?
I know, but there's two. But what I'm trying to say to you, Wolfie, is I agree with you. But when I see the consistency over a period of time, they've been in the league 30 years, 34, 35 years, or whatever it is. They've never been relegated. Right? They've been up and down. They've been a cup team most of my life. From Gaza years, that's what I've. I mean, obviously not as old, but I know them as a cup team. So for me, outside of the big 3, 4, it's logical for me to just put Tottenham as the next big club. Maybe it's a London bias thing. Maybe it's because I grew up in Hackney, Walthamstow. So maybe I don't know, but I just look at Tottenham as the next logical big club. I'm not going to be...
That's probably because you were around those Tottenham fans. Like mosquitoes in your ears.
Maybe so, I can't see a consistent level of any other team to say they are bigger than Tottenham. Come on, I have to be serious.
By what you've said, that means you would class Everton as well as that size. Because
Everton is a big club, though. They are.
It's a massive club. It's a massive club, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm not putting Everton down. I'm putting them up here. The thing is, I would say Everton are a bigger club than Spurs.
No, they're not.
The metrics you're talking about, Everton should fit that. Why are Everton not Big Six?
Nah,
technically they are. Technically, you know, if you was around Wolfie, because that's when you were winning Champions Leagues. But if you know, they were about when the Premier League was created. Everton was part of the founding members. They used to have a board, and it was like Tottenham, Everton.
The reason why I wouldn't put Tottenham above. I wouldn't put Everton above Tottenham. Is literally only because
Everton are 100% above Spurs.
Maybe they are, but the reason why I probably wouldn't, and I'm not saying I'm right here. I'm just saying maybe the reason why I wouldn't is only because they haven't won anything. They haven't won anything. The best, the most important thing I remember them winning was getting is top 4 above Liverpool. What was that? 2000 and what year was that, Jamie?
2005.
Yeah. The year Liverpool won it.
That was a Team Cahill year, right?
Yeah.
Team Cahill went crazy. Yeah. That was the most important. So for me, it's like, right, I saw Tottenham. I remember vividly, as clear as anything, them winning the 2008 Cup. Jonathan Woodgate. I remember that. I remember them winning the Europa League. I remember them being above Arsenal for 7 years, 6-7 years. Like, that's
not a trophy, Lee.
No, but I'm saying, if you're asking me who's the bigger club, who's the next logical club, after Chelsea.
Okay, I'm asking you now, today. What is
I've never thought I'd be defending Spurs, but to add to Lee's point, they made a Champions League final. I know they didn't win, but they made a Champions League final not so long ago.
Okay, how many other teams made Champions League finals? You're just gonna say that?
No, we're talking about Premier League clubs.
Tottenham have a bigger worldwide audience and fan base than Everton.
Yes, of course they do.
Okay, so now we got to kind of.
That's why. That's financially,
are we defining it on trophies, or are we defining it on fan bases?
No, but the thing
is,
everything. I can still say Tottenham are bigger because they make more money. They've got a bigger fan base, as Jamie said. They've won more trophies in the last 30 years. They've been more relevant in the last 30 years. They've finished higher than Everton.
I'm pretty sure we've won more trophies than Everton overall. They've just got more leagues than us.
No, they've got 9. They've got 9. You've got leagues. 2, right?
No, leagues, but I'm talking about trophies in total. We've got
no. I'm talking about the league, right? But I'm just saying, genuinely speaking, I just can't put Everton above Tottenham for what I've seen in my lifetime. The only irrelevance that I really remember of Everton is finishing above Liverpool. Come on, that is ridiculous. You can't say that being above Liverpool, who at the time were going through absolute chaos, means that they're bigger than Tottenham.
And what I would say as well, Lee, you would have been old enough to see them win the FA Cup. Just 2 years ago, when Everton were almost getting relegated, the stories were big. They weren't as big as this story. The story for Spurs is like every other week or every other day, I'm seeing Sky Sports post videos, breakdowns. How this is going to impact Tottenham? How the Premier League is going to be impacted if Spurs get relegated? There's like new articles coming out. There's new stories. There's reels. They're making this.
But Everton don't get spoken about, Wolfie, because in the grand scheme of things, they're not actually that relevant. That's the reality.
Okay, why is Spurs relevant?
Because they won Europa League, man, and they won the FA Cup, and they won the bloody Carabao Cup. Come on,
their last FA Cup was what, 91?
Yeah, but Wolfie as well. They're relevant because of their
2 seasons in a row, and 2 seasons in a row, they almost won the bloody league. 2 seasons.
It's because if you look at Spurs early in the 90s and stuff like that, they had extremely very good footballers. They had
Gascoigne, Ginola.
They're able to get Klinsmann to come to England.
All right, Jamie, when they had all those players, where were they finishing in the league?
They were still finishing 4th, 5th.
No, they weren't. Not back then.
We were going like
finishing 7th, 8th.
No, but we were winning stuff, Wolfie. We was a cup team, like Lee said.
No, you weren't. Not in the mid-90s.
In the 90s. In the 90s.
They won the FA Cup
from 1990 to 1999. We'd won 2 trophies in that time. We'd won the League Cup in 99 with George Graham.
It's all down to finances and fan base and stuff like that. That's what makes you a big club. And
yeah, I mean, Spurs' revenue it makes them a big club. Just
I go by trophies.
Their debt make them a big club.
I go by trophies. I look at Villa and Everton. They're 2 and 3 trophies away from equaling Spurs, so they're obviously close. But Spurs, they're big 6, and they finish in the top 6 more times.
But that's where the recency bias. That's where the recency bias is, though, Potts, because like Spurs are bigger than Everton, than Villa, but particularly in Villa's case, the Villa thing is recency bias over the last few years because Since it's broke because pre-Emery, Villa got relegated. Villa were a team that would finish.
Villa won the European Cup, bro.
Martin O'Neill, they nearly got. Martin O'Neill, they did,
yeah. But that was early 2000s, though, Potts. There was a long period of bleakness before Emery.
Under Brian Little, they've won the European Cup in the 80s. Like you're saying recency bias, let's go back to the 80s.
This is the black and white.
And again, if we was to just do a graph,
so you just said recency bias is what's dictating Villa.
No, I just find it funny how when
Wolfie
picks and chooses when he wants to go back to the 80s and so like.
Sometimes it's relevant. Recency bias. What are you talking about?
If you was to do like a graph of peaks and troughs, there's way more peaks for Tottenham and way more troughs, lower points for Everton. For the last 30 years, unfortunately, whether I like it or not, Tottenham have had way more relevancy, have finished higher, and won more. And they've got a bigger fan base and they make more money. And I believe they even spend more money. And I believe they even spend more money.
100%. But what I will say is if we do get relegated, I think the conversations about Villa and Everton being big enough, there'll be huge conversations.
Yeah, no. Then like,
And I'm not going to be able to sit here and argue about it because we've all been relegated.
I'm not even bantering you. If you go down to the Championship and Villa win the Europa League, I think there's genuine conversations about it. I genuinely do.
There will be. I'm not being funny in the moment.
Villa have been relegated before, and it's not going to be looked on like when Tottenham get relegated. This is what I'm saying. The two biggest things ever to happen in the Premier League in recent memory, like that shocked everyone, is Leicester winning the league and maybe Tottenham getting relegated.
And Forest getting relegated.
That's where that's
why Forest got relegated under Cloughie. It was the biggest thing, too big to go down and everything.
Bro, is that Premier League era? Is that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's 93.
I remember
93. He picks and chooses when he wants to go back to the 80s, bro. He didn't even
remember when Jamie, you remember this when Leeds went down? That was huge.
Yeah,
I remember. Wasn't it? It was Adam Smith. He was
a financial problem.
Was that team with like Kjell, Viduka, Robbie Keane, all them?
Yeah,
they
didn't sell everyone, didn't they? Yeah. And Adam Smith said, "This is my club. I'd never leave him."
Yeah, and then he went to bloody Man United. Yeah,
the worst club he could have gone to because they're arch rivals.
I do genuinely think that right now, I agree with Wolfie 100%. Genuinely speaking, over the last 2 years, I think there's even a conversation now to be had that Spurs aren't in the top six. They're not.
Let's come to a close with Spurs. Who doesn't see Tottenham going down? Raise your hand.
Oh, I don't know, mate. It's 50-50.
No, hand, not fingers, George. Hand. Look at that. It's tentative, man.
You're going West Ham, George, yeah?
We're staying up, man.
Who's going down, George? Who's going down?
I think there's some
West Ham. It's only West Ham or Spurs, so obviously you'll think West Ham are going down.
I don't know. Deji still thinks Forest.
I think Spurs are going to get out of it.
Jamie, I don't want to hear your negativity. Not on a semi-final.
Wolfie, is your hatred for Spurs clouding your judgment here?
No.
I think Spurs get out of it. I think Forest is. I don't know.
But Jay, let's for a second, right? Let's just
look at pictures.
Yeah, let's do this for 1 minute. All right, Tottenham have the best manager out of the three, right?
Yeah.
Who's got the best defense? I'm saying right now, I'm probably going to put West Ham in my opinion. I'm probably going to put West Ham, right? And I'm not saying that they are. I'm just thinking the way that they're cohesively set out. Mavropanos is playing well. They've also got the what's the black guy?
I'll just skip. Spurs haven't got the best of any of those.
All right. So midfield, I don't even want to talk about their midfield.
Forest midfield's better. Forest got the best midfield of the three.
Yeah, we're doing the Forest
midfield's all right. You know that.
No, I'm not including Forest. Forest are out of this.
Forest is safe, man. It's West Ham.
Forest are out.
Oh, you're doing Tottenham or West Ham? We've got a better midfield than them.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, bro. I don't think you do.
You don't.
In the recent games,
I'm taking
the Bentancur, Bissouma, Gallagher. It's been working.
You just mentioned Gallagher.
I hate Gallagher.
You did not just mention Gallagher.
I mentioned the three that I've started. I didn't mention the three that I like.
Who's clipping up?
I don't rate Bissouma either. But he's been playing.
He's clipping this shit up. Pots, get your guy to clip that up. I want to see that. I want to see my fucking face, and I want to see George's face on a clipped up thing. And I want him to just say that he mentioned Gallagher as a player of certain quality to get you out of the.
No, I didn't. I mentioned Gallagher of the midfield three that has started in the last.
Why you mentioned Gallagher? You said he's terrible.
No. You didn't listen. This is what you need to stop. Comprehension skills. I said Spurs' midfield in the last 2 games have looked better. The combination of Bentancur, Bissouma, and Gallagher is the three. I can't name players because they're the three. Gallagher's not been playing in the role that you want him to play in. He's been playing in the number 10, and he's not been doing anything in the number 10 apart from running around and chasing shadows.
I want to see this video by tomorrow on 12th man. I want to see this video where he mentioned Gallagher. I need to see that because this guy, I have been bigging this guy up for 3 years, and now he plays for Tottenham. This guy has been cussing him, saying that he's not good enough. You shameless guy. Do you know what? I pray you go down for even mentioning Gallagher's name just now. After I've been bigging this guy up, I pray that Tottenham go down. I pray it. Pray.
I'll be real. I think West Ham's midfield has definitely played better as a trio, in my opinion, than Spurs. 100%. I think that Mateus Fernandes has been quality. That Fernandes,
he's been very good.
And even Souček, I've never rated Souček, but he's done well in the last few weeks. And then obviously that Pablo guy has come in and actually done something for West Ham, as well as the striker. I can never get his name right.
Tati Castellanos.
Spurs' fixtures are definitely harder.
But it's more about momentum though at this point, regardless of the fixtures. I think it's just about the momentum.
1 in 16 ain't momentum though, is it?
No, it's not. But it's about the momentum, Wolfie.
Defensively, I think West Ham are better. I don't know.
Yes. Hey, Jay, look at West Ham's midfield right now, and you tell me that Bissouma, who's played well once every 6 months, bloody Bentancur, who's been stinky since his 2 injuries, I'll give him his 2 injuries, and Gallagher, who not one Tottenham fan has ever bigged up ever and has cost him out week in and week out because he's not played well and he's on 200k. Now all of a sudden he's meant to be the saviour. All of a sudden, and then
and then we get Archie Gray.
I'm going to say this right. I think Spurs stay up because I think Spurs beat Villa away on the weekend.
You think Spurs beat Villa away?
Yeah,
because of their Thursday tonight's game. I think Villa are going to be just looking at the Europa League tie now. I think Spurs stay up.
But Jay, who is going to score this negativity? And how don't they have
Richarlison?
Don't they have Kingsley?
Yeah, Kingsley's in goal. Yeah,
he's scored over 10 goals this season. He scores goals.
Right, Jay. Who are you taking? Are you taking Kingsley? Are you taking
he wants to do the run through team.
At the moment,
what's that keeper that you had in goal for you in the Champions League for the flappy hands? Who are you taking?
Kinky.
Oh man. What's
his name?
Marshall.
Could come down to the last day. West Ham are at home to Leeds, ain't they? And Tottenham are at home to
Everton. It will come down
to the last day. It ain't coming down to Spurs. Don't make it to the last day.
I don't
think they got 4 games to save them. They've got 3.
I got West Ham to pick up 4 points and Tottenham to pick up 2. I think they draw to Everton and Leeds at home, but lose the other 2. That's what I've got. So West Ham stay up.
You've got them relegated before the last day of the season.
Yeah, last day of the season they'll go down.
I don't even think Tottenham are beating Leeds. Honestly, I don't think they're beating Leeds.
I don't think they are either because there's no FA Cup final for Leeds to be taking it easy for either. So they can fully focus.
I don't think Tottenham could beat Tottenham. That's how bad they are. Like seriously, they're so bad. They've been bad all season. They matched Wolves for stats last weekend and just fluked it. Just fluked it with a corner goal. Richarlison was shooting. It was never an assist, man. He was shooting. His shot was so bad it turned into an assist. That's what they're relying on. They've got no threat up front. Their defense is a joke, let's be honest. And their midfield, I mean, apart from Conor Gallagher that George loves.
That's what the worry would be, though, isn't it? Is that there's just no goals in the Spurs team and they can't keep them out. I know they kept a clean sheet against Wolves, but there's West Ham looks so much more threatening.
Paulinho's got goals in him as well. Got a couple
right now, would you say West Ham have a better 11 than Tottenham.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Jay, they got Kinski in goal. Jay, the keeper got subbed in 20 minutes. He got subbed in 20 minutes.
I don't think they do.
For me, West Ham, have got 3 match winners: Fernandes, Bowen, and Somerville. I don't think Tottenham have got 1.
And they've got
and again,
Callum
Wilson is, and this is what I don't get. Again, like this is some recency bias gas. Somerville, the same player that got relegated with Leeds, wasn't a goal scorer then. Fernandes got relegated last season with Southampton, wasn't a goal scorer then, but he's a goal scorer now.
George, I agree with you.
Bowen turns up, and again, he's a player who is a goal scorer, but he's gone missing most of the season.
Game changer that's fit.
He hasn't been that good.
Okay,
he's fell off a cliff since last 2 years.
George, name your game changer that you're leaning on for these next 4 games.
Players. Richarlison. That's it. Richarlison.
You guys keep looking at individuals. It's not. I keep saying it's not about individuals. Spurs are not going to get out of the position we're at with individual brilliance. That's not where we're at right now. It's through the team carrying and scumming their way through games, just like Arsenal have for majority of the season. It's so funny how Wolfie. It's funny how you defend Arsenal, because you find a way to win, but when Spurs find a way to win against Wolves, it's like, I didn't even deserve that win. They got called out. He doesn't need to be called out for that. Whenever it's Arsenal, Wolfie, you're sitting there wiping fucking Hooks his arse about it, like, oh my god, that set piece, mate. Nicholas Yovo, he should get a better bonus this week, shouldn't he?
But nice. Are you trying to deflect away here? Pressure too much.
I'll be so real with you. The problem that you've got is, I don't think you've got any battle-hardened or battle-tested players. You 100%. Don't have any players in your team that are up for the fight. So I'm telling you now, if Liverpool were in the same position, if Arsenal were in the same position as you, as Chelsea, I wouldn't back us because we don't have these kind of, maybe Rice, but we don't really have these kind of players that are up for the fight in those positions. Especially with the kind of injuries.
But we do. Got. I feel like we do. When you say who's Richarlison's up for the fight, he's literally the one player who fights on the pitch 90% of the time.
Between reckless and being up for the fight.
They're not up for the fight. They haven't got the mentality. They're not like, you look at the Spurs group, right? And maybe bar Romero, none of them would go out on the pitch and die for the badge and die for the club and leave it all out there. They're just not that mentality in the squad. Whereas I look at West Ham, and I think there's more players in that squad that would die on the pitch and would give everything for the cause. Tottenham, I think half these players know that most of them are fucking off at the end of the season.
There you go.
They don't care if they go down or not. They're not asked if their name is like, as part of the Spurs squad, they get relegated. They don't care because they're going to get moved to wherever they go in the summer. And that's the problem, is that the Spurs don't care enough.
Spurs have got to win 2 out of 4, and I don't think they beat. So
they're not winning 2 out of 4. They're not winning 2 out of 4. It's not happening.
Yeah, we've got to close because I'm going to be late for where I've got to be. But Charlie, 30 seconds. Are you beating Wolfie on Monday at 3 p.m., which is a weird kickoff?
Yeah, weird. Yeah, I am beating Wolfie on Monday at 3 p.m.
Okay, Wolfie, are you beating Charlie at Monday at 3 p.m.?
Have you thought about it now, Wolfie? Because I asked you that on Monday night, and you said you had to go and do some reflection and some analysis. It's now Thursday. Have you done your reflection analysis? Can you give me a yes or no answer?
It's a draw.
It's a draw, right?
Because you don't beat us at Stamford Bridge. You know that already.
Interesting. Okay.
Stat, which I don't know where he got
I wanted something more than that.
Yeah, I was waiting for more than
that. I don't have energy for Chelsea. They're just so irrelevant. They're going to be relegated in the next 4 seasons. So they're not a club we need to discuss.
They're going to follow Spurs' footsteps.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Tottenham.
Blue Tottenham. All right, sweet. Listen, people, we're going to send you over to Saeed. He's on Man Them Talk, so go and show him some love. Stay put, stay tuned. Thank you for your super chats. Make sure you're following okjersey.com and checking out the channel merch, which you're going to do a promo for now. Big up to George, Jamie, Wolfie, Guna Lee, and of course, Charlie. We'll see you next time. Big up to Cal and Saeed too. We're out of here. Latest, people. Yes, people, it's time to check out the new channel merch. We've teamed up with France Football Art, who has created a hand-drawn design of the King, Thierry Henry himself. This has been put and printed on hoodies, clothing, and other accessories, and you can check it out using the link in the description. Make sure you get involved, and as always, up the Arsenal.